G.I. Joe with Kung Fu Grip, the hands that grip.
From Hollywood, it's Hollywood Night Heat with your host, Mustache Man Andy Cobb. And his perennial guest, Jeff Allen.
Welcome back to another episode of Hollywood Night Heat. I'm here with my guest, Jeff Allen.
It's nice to be here.
We have a very special episode.
It's nice to be here.
Truck Turner from 1974 stars the effortlessly charismatic Isaac Hayes in a high-octane, no-nonsense, street-level thriller that elevates the Blaxploitation genre into something more than just car chases and gunfights. Isaac Hayes, better known at the time for his Oscar-winning Shaft soundtrack, steps in front of the camera as Mac Truck Turner, an ex-football player turned bounty hunter, who reluctantly takes on one of the deadliest assignments of his career. Hayes doesn't have to act tough, he simply is tough, with a world-weary, laid-back cool that is undeniable. The film's plot is deceptively simple. Truck and his partner Jerry, played by Alan Weeks, who was in Shaft and Black Belt Jones, among others, French Connection too, take down a notorious pimp named Gator, unwittingly igniting a war with Gator's vengeful girlfriend, the venomous, power-hungry Dorinda, played by Nichelle Nichols, boldly shedding her Star Trek image. Meanwhile, a cadre of vicious killers led by the dapper but ruthless Harvard Blue, played by Yaphet Kotto, are out for Truck's blood. Director Jonathan Kaplan, who would go on to helm 1975's White Line Fever starring Jan Michael Vincent and 1988's The Accused, brings an unexpected precision to the chaos. The action scenes, particularly a kinetic hospital shootout and a climactic foot chase through downtown Los Angeles, are staged with a clarity and ferocity that rival the best crime films of the era. The city itself, grimy and sunbaked, becomes a character of its own, capturing the raw, unfiltered energy of 1970s Los Angeles. And then there's the music. Hayes naturally provides the score, and it's an electrifying fusion of funk, soul, and the cinematic tension. If Shaft gave us the smooth, slinky sounds of urban cool, Truck Turner gives us something grittier, sweatier, and more primal. A soundtrack that pulses through the film like an unrelenting heartbeat. Of course, Truck Turner is still a product of its time, embracing the over-the-top exploitation tropes that defined the era. The dialogue is delightfully hard-boiled.
I'm gonna slit your throat, you jive-ass sucker.
The villains are larger than life, and the violence is gloriously excessive. But what makes it endure is its pure, unfiltered joy in being exactly what it is. A lean, mean, pulpy action film that asks no forgiveness for its excesses. If Shaft was the Blaxploitation genre's James Bond, then Truck Turner is Dirty Harry. Grittier, nastier, and arguably even more fun. I strongly suggest you take the time to watch Truck Turner, one of the genre's most entertaining and electrifying entries. In a just world, Truck Turner would have gotten a sequel.
Wow.
Truck Turner, baby.
Love that soundtrack.
The soundtrack, which is amazing, which I might even like better than Shaft, but I think the movie is even better. And now listen, I'm a huge fan of the Blaxploitation genre. If you haven't watched many Blaxploitation films, this is a great entry into the genre. Because the story is really easy to follow, and there's some great performances. I gotta say too, Isaac Hayes is a natural, man. He's so amazing in this role. He is that person, you know, so you don't doubt it for a second.
You do me a favor, call the cops. Cops? What do you want to call the cops?
Like it opens with his girlfriend's in jail, and he's taking care of her cat. Just gets out of bed, ready to get up, and the cat is on the... He calls the cat, get over here, you fuck ass! And it pissed on his... I pissed on my shirt. But he's like, well, I got to meet my partner. So he puts on, and him and his partner are driving down the road, and he's like, man, you smell like cat piss. What the fuck? You could tell this stuff wasn't written in a script. It was like kind of like a Larry David episode where they just like, okay, cat pissed on your shirt and you're driving down the road. Just talk about it.
Normally that would not work.
It works beautifully. It works so great, and it's so natural. We have to talk about Lieutenant Uhura. She is so... You know what? I grabbed some lines from she's so quotable. And there's some lines that's on... I found on IMDb, which I want to recite. What's great is that this is after Star Trek, 1974, and she was supposed to be like a liaison with NASA or something like that. She was trying to take on more serious roles. She's the pimp. She pimps out all these whores, right? She is so ruthless, and she's really the reason why there's a hit out on Truck, because Truck, you know who gives Truck the job too is Dick Miller. Dick Miller's
nice.
He's like, you got to get this guy Gator, and Truck was supposed to bring him in, but they have a shootout and he kills him. Dorinda she's just pissed that Truck killed Gator, so she's like, we got to kill this guy. They're at Gator's funeral. He's laying in his coffin, and
open casket.
Fucking Yaphet Kotto, the coolest So Yaphet, Yaphet is the guy in Alien.
Alonzo Mosley.
Yeah, and he's got this great stare. Like he's just, when he stares at you, it's scary, right? So walks over to Gator's casket, and then the camera switches to a POV from the casket, which is funny, right? So I guess it's Gator's dead POV.
Yeah.
And Yaphet just spits right on his face.
Oh, shit.
Turns and walks away.
Wow.
And gets back in the car. Like, that was it. Everyone's just like, whoa.
Showed his respects.
She has some of the best lines, Nichelle Nichols. And here's what she says. She says, now all you whores sit down. I want to talk to you. Anyone thinking about leaving here is going to find my left foot square up your ass. Do you understand that? And then this girl named Turnpike, she turns and she starts talking. You know why she's called Turnpike? Because you pay to get on and you pay to get off. Okay, so Turnpike's talking. She goes, shut up, you junkie whore. This is Lieutenant Uhura. She goes, and those two bitches that left, they'd better learn to sell pussy in Iceland, because if I ever see them again, I'm going to cut their fucking throats. Wait, we are family, and that's what we're going to stay. Now get out there and make it look good. And Raquel, take that fucking jacket off. Move it. Okay, that's just scratching the surface, man. There's a lot of times where she's using the N-word, the hard R, which I can't say. But, dude, she's so funny, and she's so just evil. You know what's crazy, too, is that Truck Turner was originally a project for Robert Mitchum.
Oh, wow.
And at one time, James Colburn was attached to it, too.
Yeah.
Which, obviously, neither of them did. And I couldn't picture it with those guys.
Robert Mitchum.
Oh, the cat pissed on my shirt.
Yeah. But anyways, I love this movie so much. The score obviously is great. But it's a great story. It flows really well, and it has a great climax. It's something that everybody should really check out. So, but anyways, Isaac Hayes, genius, not only with music and his acting is incredible. I also have to add Stymie from the Little Rascals as a little piece.
Oh my God.
He was my favorite Little Rascal. I'm a huge Little Rascal fan. He was a prison guard in that. And also Scatman Crothers. He's got a little bit in it too. The sheriff from Halloween.
Oh yeah, that dude. Yeah.
He's also in Truck Turner.
Yeah.
But anyways,
he's also in Assault on Precinct 13.
Right.
He gets shot in the back, right? Yeah.
So anyways, but that's it. I like to suggest Truck Turner. And I think that's it for this episode. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
ain't exactly a poop butt, you know.